முத்தூட் ஃபினான்ஸ் சங்கத்தை முத்தூட் ஃபினான்ஸில் வேலை செய்ய விடுங்க. உங்க கனவுகளை நனவாக்குங்க.
துணிவு versus வாரிசு, இதுதான் எனக்கு பிரச்சனை. ரொம்ப there are lot of secrets, brother. It won't பத்தாது. I'm a clever seller. This is my 3 years hard work. I cannot think that somebody told something and take it into me and keep feeling bad about it. Then where are you respecting yourself? What the audience wants and what the fans expect from him.
From the very beginning, so Vijay sir oda photo ஒன்று ரிலீஸ் ஆகுது. அது ரிலீஸ் ஆனனும் லைக் ஒரு டீ கப் கையில் வச்சிருக்காரு. அந்த பாட்டோட போஸ்டர்ஸ் ரிலீஸ் ஆகுது. எவ்ரி ஒன் இஸ் கம்பேரிங் லைக் ஓகே இது மகேஷ் பாபு சார் படம் போலே எடுக்கிறாரு, ஒருவேளை மகரிஷி தான் திரும்பி எடுக்கிறாங்களான்ற மாதிரி நிறைய விதமான டாபிக்ஸ் போயிட்டு இருந்துச்சு.
அது மகரிஷிக்கு இதுக்கு எந்த சம்பந்தமும் இல்லை. பட் மகரிஷி இஸ் மை சைல்டு only, no?
Yeah.
So I'll have my child influence on the other child also, right? Other baby also. So but the thing is that it's not that. The thing is that every film has a certain kind of a demand. Every film has a certain kind of a genre. Every film has a certain kind of a look. So we cannot say that, oh, if I did it in my last film, let me not do this. That will be depriving this film of what it needs. இந்த படம்க்கு என்ன வேணுமோ, நான் போயின படம் பற்றி இப்போ யோசி அது இங்கே வரனா அது இது மேட்ச் ஆகுமன். I never think like that. I just think what this story needs, what this character needs. And the thing is that if there are some kind of and they're comparing to my own film, then I don't feel bad. It is ultimately, it came out of me only. So, but the thing is that there is a kind of always a creator always carries the thing of what his films are or what his films do. There is a kind of a thing that travels even knowingly or unknowingly sometimes. You can't, it's not like in subconscious when it is there, you won't remember at that point of time that, hey, அந்த படம்ல பண்ணுங்கப்பா இப்போ என்ன, that and all want. Is it working for this moment? Right. Is it working for this film? And seeing a poster and deciding, I don't think so, is a kind of a thing. When you see the film, there will be a certain thing, where that placement came, what happened, what is the thing, then you'll understand the whole thing about it. But I think today, what is happening is that people want to jump over everything, not absorbing things that are there. So it is become a practice. So I think we are also become immune to it. So adu romba நம்ம போய் உள்ள பார்த்து, I was like that, very sensitive once upon time. Now we became immune. It's like okay. So I don't even go into those things.
Okay. I want to ask like இதுக்கு முன்னாடி உங்களோட படங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி நடந்திருக்கான்னு தெரியல. Like before release இந்த அளவுக்கு ஒரு additional ஒரு pressure in the sense like என்ன ஒரு விஷயம் வந்தாலும் அதுக்கு மேல some kind of roles, some kind of comparisons.
I don't get into it. Okay. I don't take it also. Right. I don't even read them also. I've been away from all this from last 4 years, 5 years, because ultimately the thing is that the real world is something else. There are other people who are going to come and watch the films. Just one guy commenting something, and if you take it in, that means you are disrespecting your own work. Why should I disrespect my work? This is my 3 years hard work. I cannot think that somebody told something and take it into me and keep feeling bad about it. Then where are you respecting yourself? Where are you respecting your work? The guy sitting somewhere will say something, So what I think is that if people around you, your family, your friends, if they are getting affected and something is happening, then you're doing something wrong. These days, now the world has become such that people want to throw at you before they kind of appreciate you. So that's okay. The thing is that we cannot keep bothering about it, because we have to see the bigger picture. அங்கே இது போய் நமக்கு அப்படியே if it starts seeding inside you, ultimately this will become a big burden for you. And I know this won't count. Tomorrow I'll be over this. If I keep that and stop myself there, then I won't move forward. Right. So I don't absorb all this.
Even I love the way you பேசிட்டு கடைசியா the way of confidence. இந்த பொங்கல் வாரிசு பொங்கல்னு சொல்லும் போது அந்த மொத்த ஸ்டேடியமே எரப்ட் ஆச்சு. உங்களுக்கு எப்படி இருந்துச்சு அது?
இந்த பொங்கல் வாரிசு பொங்கல்னா my sense there was that because we've been started saying வாரிசு பொங்கல் from last June. So the thing is that I just said that this pongal, it's not about the,
it shows your confidence on the movie.
It is about, you need to be confident about what you're doing or what you're speaking. If you are not confident about yourself, then why will people be confident about you? So that is my attitude. The thing is that I am confident about what I'm doing. I'm confident about what we're doing. Ultimately, yes, there might be errors, there might be mistakes. There's there's nothing wrong in that too. I always feel that doing mistake is not a mistake, but if you don't learn from those mistakes, then that is a mistake. This is life. This is evolving. Every day you learn something, every day you kind of but I think being confident about what you do, if you don't be, then I think you can never be where you are. நான் உங்க பார்த்து சிரிச்சா நீங்கள் சிரிச்சிட்டேன், நான் பார்த்து நீங்கள் என்னடா அவள்தா. ஸோ it is better you smile and be happy, you know. So when you give that sense of confidence, the confidence is penetrated into the people, right? So that's what we try to do, because ultimately we are selling a product. And we need to be confident about that product that we are trying to sell. Yeah.
சார் ஈவன் இந்த ட்ரெய்லர் பார்க்கும்போது எங்களுக்கு என்ன மாதிரி இருந்துச்சுன்னா, வி குட் லைக் ஓகே இப்படி இருக்குமா அப்படி இருக்குமான்ற மாதிரி வி குட் கெஸ். ஸோ அதுதான் உங்களுடைய அல்டிமேட் எய்ம். ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு வந்து ரொம்ப லைக் எப்படின்னே காட்டவே போகிறதில்ல, ரொம்ப சீக்ரெட்டாலாம் உங்களை கொண்டு வர போகிறதில்ல. திஸ் இஸ் வாட் மை ஸ்டோரி, கம் அண்ட் என்ஜாய்.
There are a lot of secrets, brother.
ஓகே. ஸோ நாங்கள் கெஸ் பண்ணதெல்லாம் அதை தாண்டிமா?
I'm a clever seller. Don't worry.
Okay.
இது தாண்டி நிறைய இருக்கு படம்ல that you will come and see tomorrow. My job is to tell that this is the film I'm telling. Adda trailer la varnum. Or 2 hour 50 minutes, 2 hour 28 minutes if I need to tell. It is a kind of a very big exercise that we have to tell that word. But we shouldn't defy what we are trying to tell the audience. And I like to set the context with what mindset audience are coming inside, rather than them thinking something and coming inside and seeing something. So we set a context with the trailer. But once you come into the theatre, it is nothing like what you will think. There's a lot of other emotions, other dramas that will relate to you, brother. I'm telling you, you'll remember your appa, you'll remember your amma, and you'll remember your brothers if you have. You'll remember your family. And that's what this film Varisu is going to do to you all.
ஸோ மற்ற படங்களுக்கு கேட்கும்போது சொல்லுவோம் இது ஃபேன்ஸ்க்கு எப்படி இருக்க போகுது, ஜென்ரல் ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு எப்படி இருக்க போகுதுன்னு. ஸோ குறிப்பாக தளபதி ஃபேன்ஸ் இதில் எப்படி எதிர்பார்க்கலாம் நாளைக்கு தேட்டரில்?
நீங்கள் பாருங்க போய் அவர் சேர்த்து. Just go and watch it with them. He'll give you an emotional high, he'll give you the heroic high, he'll give you the character highs, he'll give you an entertainment high, he'll give you a comedy high, he'll give you a musical high. So there's number of highs that he's going to, that Vijay sir is going to give you. And it's just not come there just like that. He's prepared for everything that he's doing. And that's what I told in the audio function. And first அவர் பார்க்கும்போது அவர் அப்படியே பேப்பர் போட்டு ஃபஸ்ட்டு 2 days பார்க்கும்போது அவர் 1 week பேக் சீன்ஸ் வேணும் சார்ன்னு கேட்டார். நான் நினச்சேன் 1 week பேக்கா, நான் இப்போ 1 week பேக்னா எப்படி? தென் வி ஸ்டார்டட் ப்ரிப்பேரிங், வி வர் மச் ஹெட் அண்ட் வி யூஸ் டு சென்ட் இம் த சீன்ஸ். ஐ டிடன்ட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்கெட்யூல். அண்ட் தென் அவர் வரும்போது அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே வரும்போது ஷார்ட் பண்ணும்போது அப்படியே பேப்பர் எடுத்து எவ்ரி சீன், எவ்ரி டைலாக் ஹி யூஸ் டு சி, யூஸ் டு புட் பேக் இன் ஹிஸ் பாக்கெட். And I used to think that, he's such a big superstar. What is the thing? But as I evolved, the journey went on, that is the time I understood that how we got those nuances into the scene. If we're not prepared, only that day if I tell you, you can't come up with that.
That's the preparation. Process.
There's a certain preparation that that thing has to come in. And that was like fire, brother. I used to sit and, I didn't expect this. How did this come? But that comes from his kind of a thing, because he knows what the audience wants and what the fans expect from him. Okay. He knows that. And adi eppu kuda he doesn't take it for granted. He doesn't take it lightly. He doesn't think that I'm a superstar so I can relax now. He knows that. Okay. That, he has to keep going each and every day. Right. And I think that's why he's here where he is. And it was a great kind of a journey that we had. And of course, I think, tomorrow once you see, just not T. Talapati, but Varisu is a tribute to Vijay sir's journey.
இப்போ தான் ப்ரீமியர் ஷோ போயிருக்கு, லைக் எல்லாருமே உங்கள் டீம் பார்த்தாங்கன்னு கேள்விப்பட்டோம். ஸோ வாட் டிட் மிஸ்டர் விஜய் சார் said?
He's very happy. So I think there's a sense of, definitely, when you kind of invest so much time, and for him, to trust and do a film, it's not a easy thing. In the Ergana, he's not only a superstar or anything like that, but the way he takes a film into his heart and soul, I think he invests a lots of himself into it. Avala invest பண்ணும்போது, once you invest yourself so much into it emotionally, it's almost like a 1-year journey. So it has become a part of your career, right? So every film is a kind of a thing that you kind of stepping stone மாதிரி தான் இருக்கணும். So I think he's happy. That's what I sensed. But the biggest this thing is that there is a sense of relief. But whatever, how much ever you think, no, and the release, I audience பார்க்கும்போது தான் what their appreciation is. Because நான் ஸ்டேஜ் மீது கூட சொல்கிறேன், எனக்கு ஒரு கிரியேட்டருக்கு or any actor or anything, appreciation தாண்டி என்னையும் வராது. How much ever money you earn, how much ever remuneration, இது it won't பத்தாது அது. ஆடியன்ஸ் அப்ரிசியேஷன் என்னன்னு தான் வெயிட்டிங்.
ஸோ ஆக்சுவலாக இப்போது படம் ரிலீஸ் ஆகும்போது நிறைய விதமான விஷயங்கள் நடக்கும். ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் எடுத்து வாரிசுன்னு சொல்லும் போதே ஓகே இட்ஸ் கோனா பி ஒரு ஃபேமிலி மூவியாக இருக்க போது அண்ட் வம்ஷி சார் கண்டிப்பாக இது ஒரு பயங்கர ஃபீல் குட் மூவியாக இருக்க போதுன்ற மாதிரி தான் இருந்துச்சு. அண்ட் ஒன்ஸ் இந்த துணிவு வர்சஸ் வாரிசுன்னு வரும்போது அது அந்த பூம் இன்னும் அதிகமாகுது. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அது எப்பயாச்சும் டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆச்சா லைக் இந்த ஒரு கிளாஷ் எல்லாம்?
பிரச்சனை ரொம்ப இது துணிவு வர்சஸ் வாரிசு இல்லை, துணிவு
அண்ட் வாரிசு.
அதான் ஐஎம்சி. See, Vinod wanted to tell a story. I wanted to tell a story. And Ajit sir liked Vinod's story. Vijay sir liked my story. When we started doing film, எனக்கு தெரியாது that our both films are going to come together. But Vinod definitely might have put his best for his film. I have put in my best for my film. So ultimately here in creativity, the thing is that I don't feel that we can compete with anybody else, because it is our thing. And we have to be better than our last product. So ultimately you are kind of competing with yourself to deliver a best product. And I think definitely Vinod must have delivered what best for that film, and I have delivered what best, we have delivered what is best for our film. So here the thing is that yes, but the hoopla that is created around this, of course it's natural, because when two stars films are coming, there will be naturally a kind of a thing. But I don't get into this at all, because I only want to think that okay, we made a film, let's have that sense of confidence in the film that we made. If I start kind of getting into this of what that then I'll not be able to enjoy what I am doing. So I don't really, this is just not to tell you in front of the camera, but that's how I feel about everything, and that's how I feel. And I'm really wishing Vinod and Ajit sir and all the very best, because see, when there is these kind of things, ultimately the audience curiosity is also more. Exactly. So I think which is good for both the films. So there's nothing like winning or losing or anything like that. Yeah, both films will come, both films will win, and both films will do well. Ultimately we want to entertain the audience. Right. Exactly. So either you entertain them with saying that Tunivu versus Varisu, or you say come and watch Tunivu and Varisu. That's the only way. So there's no reason for fight or anything in this. It's a job that we have done, and I think they've done their best, we have done our best, and tomorrow audience will come, they'll watch both the films. It's a festive mood. Enjoy the festival with both the films.
இப்போ இருக்க காலகட்டத்தில் சென்டிமெண்ட் ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுமா? ஆடியன்ஸ் வந்து ஆக்ஷன் எதிர்பார்ப்பாங்க, அந்த மாதிரி எதிர்பார்ப்பாங்க. ஸோ ஒரு ஃபுல் லென்த் ஒரு ஃபேமிலி படம்னும் போது ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு அதுக்கான பொறுமை இருக்கா? ஈவன் தேர் ஆஸ்கிங் அபவுட் டியூரேஷன் 2.15 போது லைக் இப்போ இருக்க காலகட்டத்தில் லைக் 2:30 தான் ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கான பொறுமை இருக்குது. ஹவு 2:50 வரைக்கும் அதை எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்களே, எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கேட்கும்போது
இட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் taboo, length of a film. If you keep people engrossed and entertain them for 3.5 hours also, they'll watch. And even if you don't entertain them for 1 hour also, then they'll feel that the 1 hour film is 3 hours. But when you entertain them properly, and the 3 hours film also, they won't know the time. So that's how we make films, because here ultimately come to theatres and watch Vijay sir for 2 hours 50 minutes. No. You all
they are ready, actually they are ready.
You all been waiting. No. So why are you even thinking? But not that, but I'm telling you, when it's a drama genre, when it's an emotional genre, and when Vijay sir is doing the film, and there's so many characters around it, there's so much drama around it, there's so much conflict around it. For this conflict to come out first, to tell that this is the conflict, and then again, kind of giving a solution for the conflict is not an easy arc.
It takes some time to settle, right?
It takes some time to settle, and then these characters are born in the story. I need to communicate the characters properly, and how the drama unfolds, and what is happening. So there's a lot of kind of layers attached to things. If you're scared, of course, there is a certain length that you have to tell a film, but sometimes if you get scared of the length, and if you miss the context, even if you're telling it in 2 hours 30 minutes, then the whole context will go for a toss. So you might well have to keep the things well together and go. Why? I think, length is never a constraint, because my last film, Maharshi, was a 2 hour 57 minute film. This is a 2 hour 50 minute film. Tola was around 2 hour 40 minute film. So when you're telling drama, when it need to reach people, it need to reach their heart, it need to reach their mind, and through the mind it has to reach the heart. So that is a kind of a process that we need to go through. Right. And for that, the storytelling is what is very important. And we tell stories. And then, it is a character arcs will be there. There will be story arcs. There will be, kind of even the movement arcs. So where the film is starting, where it is ending. So when we write story, when I, Hari and Ahishwar Solomon, we write a story, we think of so many arcs and sub-arcs and layers. So when you see Varisu tomorrow, you will understand. So length is not a scary thing unless you tell a good story in that stipulated time. This story has a music narrative.
Right. So you believe in that, sir? ஏன்னா இப்போ ரீசெண்டா எப்படி சொல்லிட்டாங்கன்னா படங்கள்ல பாட்டு வந்து ஒரு ஸ்பீட் பிரேக்கர் மாதிரி இருக்கு.
I think every genre has a different kind of a thing.
Okay. Right, exactly.
You have to go by a genre defined thing. Like, I'm not saying, see, when we do commercial films, that's what the people ask me, that what is the genre? When somebody asked me, I said, in commercial film, there are no genres. And when you see a family, what do you do when you go to your family festivals or something? You play music, you dance with people, you enjoy. This is that kind of a film. So it needs music. And if I'm doing suppose another gangster drama or anything like that time I'll think, why is the music needed in this? Where do I fit in the music? Okay, might be in these 2-3 places. But when the genre opens up, it opens up so many.
It's like a celebration.
And this film is a celebration. It's celebration of joy, it's celebration of emotions, it's celebration of your life. You'll see your father in it, you'll see your mother in it, and you will relate to this film. In the film, you'll feel like to call back your family, you'll feel like to call back your appa. அம்மாவுக்கு ஒரு வாட்டி ஃபோன் பண்ணும்பா இந்த படம் பார்க்கும்போது, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீலிங் தான் நீ தேட்டர் வெளியே வாங்குறதுன்னு மை எய்ம். Kind of Vijay sir in the way that vintage Vijay sir was there. And I think that's what people are going to watch. Right. With what today his fans or everybody wants it.
So vintage Vijay sir in the sense, can we compare any movie or like the character?
Basically I know that, when Vijay sir was just starting off like Puve Unakaga and Kadalku Maryada. There was so much good, feel-good film, Once you came out of the theatres, Love Today, those days.
Tullamanam, particularly for family audience.
What I'm saying is family audience in the sense, it was a kind of a feel-good feeling. You come out of the theatre and you feel something good. And I think this will be that kind of a film, where people go out, when they're going out of a theatre, they'll go, kind of a very kind of a heartwarming thing. But again, we'll have everything that Vijay sir's film needs, with his stature needs, what his charisma needs, what, basically his film kind of have to deliver, that also will be there. Because if I let that down, and if I tell only what I want, அப்போ எனக்கும் தெரியும்.
பிகாஸ் அவங்க ஃபேமிலி இப்பயே கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. எல்லாருமே இது ஃபேமிலி படம்னு சொன்ன உடனே அவங்க கேட்குற, அப்போ ஆக்ஷன் இருக்காதா? வி வாண்ட் என்ஜாய் தளபதியோட
இருக்கும்பா, வந்து பாருங்க, யூல் ஆல் என்ஜாய்.
ரைட். ஸோ பர்டிகுலர் இப்போ ஆடியோ லான்ச்னு வரும்போது இந்த அதிகமாக கேட்கப்பட்டது இல்லை அதிகமாக பேசப்பட்ட ஒருத்தர் வந்து மிஸ்டர் தில்ராஜு சார் அவர்கள். ஸோ அவர் சொன்ன ஒரு 2 விஷயம், லைக் அந்த சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்னு சொன்னதாக இருக்கட்டும், நம்பர் ஒன் சொன்னதாக இருக்கட்டும். ஸோ ஆஃப்டர் இந்த ஆடியோ லான்ச் இதெல்லாம் நடந்துட்ட பிறகு அதை பற்றி நிறைய விதமான பேச்சுகள் போச்சு. வி ஹவ் பீன் டேக்கிங் மோர் இன்டர்வியூஸ் ஆன் தட், லைக் இந்த சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் டாபிக்ஸை பற்றி.
அது நீங்கள் தில்ராஜ் சார் கிட்ட தான் கேட்கணும், தில்ராஜ் சார் கிட்ட தான் பேசணும். அது
ஸோ நீங்கள் என்ன சொன்னீங்க ஆஃப்டர் உங்கள் 2 பேருக்குள்ள ஒரு கான்வர்சேஷன் நடந்துச்சா? ஏன்னா இதுக்கு முன்னாடி அவர் சொன்ன லைக் விஜய் தான் இங்கே சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்.
I don't even get into it. I'm not telling you for the sake of the camera is here and telling you.
Even at the discussion and
I don't even get into those discussions. The thing is that because for the last 2 months I didn't even know how my time was going, because I wanted to deliver the best to the audience. So my stress should be about what I'm delivering. Ultimately people na enna pesno enna ido paatha mudiyadhu brother. அங்கே படம் மேலே அங்கே ஸ்க்ரீனில் அங்கே போய் உட்காரும்போது ஒரு லைட் டிம் ஆகும்ல, எல்லாம் ஸ்விட்ச் ஆஃப் ஆகும். At that point, everything switches off in everybody's mind. Once the title starts, I have to take you into that world. I have to tell you that whatever you spoke outside is not the thing. This is the film that I want to tell you. Please come here and watch it. So I believe that is the thing that is going to talk. Okay. So my talking to you how much ever is of no use. It is about padam paathanu, padam pesnu. So எனக்கு அதுதான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். I concentrate more on that.
தி தளபதி சாங்ஸ் லைக் ஒரு ட்ரிபியூட் மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு தளபதி அவர்களுக்கு. ஸோ வாட் மேட் யூ டு டூ தட்? லைக் அந்த லிரிக்ஸாக இருக்கட்டும், த வே நீங்கள் அதை இப்போதைக்கு நாங்கள் பார்த்ததாக இருக்கட்டும்.
That basically that idea was to there was a much needed space where I could give a kind of there's a raise of the hero in the film, the elevation. There's a proper point. And I know as a commercial director that what I need to give to the fans too.
ஓகே அது மொத்த தேட்டரும் எரப்ட் ஆகுற அந்த
And incorporate it with the film and then again tell a story through it. It's not there just because it has to be there. நீங்கள் படம் பார்க்கும்போது you will enjoy that moment, the way the song starts, and you'll enjoy those visuals. You'll enjoy the celebration of Vijay sir. First, I went to Vijay sir because I play all the songs to Vijay sir before, kind of for his approval and everything. So I just went to Vijay sir and said, sir, I gave him the earphones and I said, sir, this is the tribute to you.
Oh.
And he said, what, sir? You please listen. So that day only I told him that it's a tribute.
ஓகே ஃபைனலி விஜய் சாரோட ஃபேன்ஸ் நீங்கள் எப்படி பார்க்குறீங்க? ஏன்னா அந்த ஆடியன்ஸ் ஒரு பெரிய எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஹவு தே வெயிட்டட், அங்கே எப்படி வெயிட் பண்ணாங்க உள்ள வந்தது.
Like, their love is unconditional, man. Their love is unconditional. So that's what I'm telling you. The thing is that, so you need to be responsible towards them as a director. And I think we all, as storytellers and story writers, and as a director, we've been very responsible towards them. Okay. And they will see that.
ரைட், ஆல்ரெடி அண்ட் ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக் சார். இந்த மூவி வந்து ஒரு பெரிய பாசிட்டிவ் எனர்ஜி கிரியேட் பண்ணியிருக்கு.
Thank you.
ஹோப் எல்லாரோடைய எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் மூவி மீட் பண்ணும்.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you so much.
முத்தூட் ஃபினான்ஸ் தங்கத்தை முத்தூட் ஃபினான்ஸில் வேலை செய்ய விடுங்க. உங்க கனவுகளை நனவாக்குங்க.